This will be 36 years, not counting my 4 years as a cadet.
For 27 years, I was a faculty advisor to a company, academic advisor, and that was most rewarding. I was making my rounds one night during ESP, and a cadet asked me if I would stop by to see him before I left at 10:30. I said, sure, and I went back to see him, and he was distraught. He said he began to tell me about what had happened to him in the last day or two. He missed his family. He was not doing well in his courses. He had had a test that particular day that didn't go so well. And after his litany of woes, he said, what I really wanted you to do is give me a hug before you leave so that I will know that everything's going to be all right. So occasionally, the advisors became a surrogate father.
Yeah, I have some plans to continue some publishing. Since I had retired from the military reserves about a decade ago, in the last decade I've done 3 books and I've enjoyed it, so I'll probably continue to publish a few more. And then we'll also do some sailing. We keep a sailboat and we'll sail a little bit in June, probably do Delmarva, go outside and just go up to Cape May just to get some ocean time. And then in the summer we'll probably spend most of it in the Chesapeake, and then we'll see after that.
Certainly I'm going to miss the Citadel. Not necessarily the buildings or the campus, but certainly the cadets.
What made it worthwhile, or made me feel like it was worthwhile, was a couple of weeks ago a colleague gave a sort of retirement party. And he got a great number of former students to come back, both students I had taught and students I'd worked with when I was the faculty advisor of the honor committee. And listening to them, and it wasn't so much what they said about me, because they told whopping lies about great, and all that. But what really made things sink home was the confidence and the poise and the eloquence of how they said what they said. And at that point, I began to say that after seeing so many grammatical errors and so many this and that errors over and over again, that finally something had worked out, and that to listen to them, it just said all of a sudden, this is worthwhile. This was a great profession, and it really did make a difference. Now I'm not naive enough to know that other professors didn't play a role, and that some of these students had their Citadel experience polished by maybe going to law school or grad school or in combat or just life, but they started with us, and so I'm going to take some credit for that. And I just said, what a ringing endorsement of what I've done for the last 36 years, and a wonderful send-off.
Overall, it's been a very enjoyable, certainly a very enjoyable experience.